Jump in, jump in, jump in. Don't.
Listen, the one thing I love about that video is because normally by Thursday, I done worked all week long and I be tired. But one thing I can love about that video is in the beginning of all my shows, what it does is it give me a little to go. And the one thing I love too, I can see backstage and always my guests always be jumping in with me. So I want to thank God for that. So listen, I want to welcome everybody to Keeping It Real in the Gospel. This is Hot Topics pop-up show. I'm sorry, my apologies. Ha! This is Gospel Chit Chat. And y'all may ask the question, why do I always play Hot Topics theme for Gospel Chit Chat? Because I like it. I like my theme song. I'm going to play it on every show I have. Yes. So listen, I just want to welcome y'all to Gospel Chit Chat. We have a wonderful guest lined up tonight. But listen, before I bring it on, I'm doing some sharing into the groups so that people can know that we're on and popping. And if you're watching live or on the replay, I need you to do me a favor. Like and share. Like and share. And if you're over on YouTube, subscribe and like. And you can post a comment. We all right. We can get a little comments going on. We got no problem with that. But tonight we have a young lady that is going to come and tell. She and I told her backstage. I say, listen, let me tell you what happened. I saw you walking, and I saw that your hashtags, and I saw when you were putting 30 and 30, and I was like, I wonder what that is. So the only way you can be nosy without being nosy is invite them to the platform, right? Yes, you would invite them on over and say, "Tell me what you got going on," so they don't feel they don't think you're being nosy. That's what I did. So I invited her to come over. She's going to tell you what she got going on. Um, and also she's an author in a book. She's an author. She's a speaker. Woman of God. I met her many years ago, probably like 7, 8 years ago. I met her personally, and she is a woman of God and walking the prophetic. So I can tell you, she's a woman of God. But again, we want to send a spot. Shout out to our sponsors because y'all know if I don't talk about them good people over there, they may not pay me, and I got to get paid. Send a shout out to Gillian and Co. They do more than just taxes. Y'all already know that Sylvia Robinson Gillian, she does more than just taxes, and she'll get you right. My girl Sylvia over at Gillian and Co. Also, we want to send a shout out to also Sylvia. She is a licensed realtor. If you're looking for your dream house is her mission. You can reach her at 954-279-0286 to purchase your new home. She's equipped to help you out in Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, St. Lucie, Indian River County. She brings a wealth of knowledge about buying power and selling real estate in these areas. So if you're looking to purchase a home, you want to buy a house, sell a house, y'all call my friend Sylvia. That is Sylvia Gillian of Sylvia Gillian, PA, as well as a natural seal. She's the CEO. She's around the clock CEO. She does everything. She does more than just taxes. She does more than just taxes. Also, I want to give a shout out to Jesus in the Trenches. I am rocking their attire tonight. All month long, I will be showing love to all small businesses. And tonight, I am rocking the Jesus in the Trenches. Where if you have not seen Jesus in the Trenches, I heard of Jesus in the Trenches, y'all going over to their page and shout them out because they have an awesome apparel line that will bless you. That will bless you. Now, let me get to this, right? Um, Over the last couple of weeks, I've been getting like disturbing news, and I hate to start off like this, but we are. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been getting disturbing news. First, I got a a post from a good friend of mine, great restaurant that they were closing up. One of the best in the area of Pahokee, Belglade area. Hannah's Seafood. I mean, it's the best seafood in the muck. They have, they are presently shutting down. I want to send a shout out to Ty Hannah. Much love to you, sir. We are going to miss you. I'm going to miss that drive that we will drive over to Belglade to support you in all your endeavors. Ty, we love you. We're going to miss you. Now, Ty says he will remain and still do catering. He said he will do catering. But as far as the restaurant, he will be shutting it down. So Ty, I want to send a much love to you from the family, my family, from my family, as well as us over here at KCW Multimedia Group. I just want to let you know I love you and I stand behind you with everything that you're doing. We're going to miss you and we're going to miss that drive, but whatever endeavors that you are doing in this season, we send our prayers. We love you. And congratulations on whatever you're doing. I know it's hard to be a CEO. People don't understand that. So go forth in your mission, sir. And we'll be talking soon because we're doing some things that we want to involve you. Also, there was a post today I saw on Facebook that really broke my heart because this location is so near and dear to me. Now that's just a sign. Y'all probably can't see it. But it says, as of August the 14th, Donnie's. Now anybody know Donnie's? Donnie's is conveniently located at 16 Northwest 5th Avenue in Delray Beach, Florida. Donnie's have been a pillar in our community for over 30 years. Prior to that, it was Parker's. Parker's was started out, which was in the Paradise Club. I don't know if anyone remember the Paradise, but the Paradise used to be on Atlantic Avenue, little hole in the wall Paradise. Then they moved to a standalone location. Um, After the Paradise shut down. Once Mr. Parker retired, Donnie's took over and he got a location which was the Old Buds. So the Old Buds building was on Southeast Fifth Avenue in Delray. They had that moved from Southeast Fifth Avenue to Southwest Fifth Avenue, where Donnie's is presently at now, right next to the fire station. So we just want to say that Donnie's, we're going to miss you. No more fried gizzards. No more fried pork chops. And then you don't say pork in there. You say pork chops. No more fried pork chops. No more Parker special. We're going to miss you, Donnie. So listen, I want everybody under the sound of my voice in the live and also in the replay. Please go and show your support. Let's send Donnie out with a bang. Let's go and support them. And Mayreen has been with Donnie's when it was Parker's. So go over, support them. Take some selfies with your mask on. Put your mask on. Go over, support. Because as of the 14th, they will no longer be Donnie's. So we praying for Donnie and whatever future endeavors he may have. But we are going to miss him. We are going to miss those Parker specials and sweet potato pies and everything they offered up over at Donnie's restaurant in the great city of Delray Beach. So, hey guys, I just want you guys to make sure you're showing support to these restaurants as they're closing. The pandemic has really crushed big business, so you know it is really hurting small business. So everybody under the sound of my voice, you guys run over to Donnie's and make sure from the time he opens to the time he closes that he's busy and you guys are showing him love because he's shown love throughout the over the years. So listen, without further ado, it's already getting late. I want to bring my guest in. She's a great speaker. Like I told y'all, I know her. I just say so. It's not a stranger. I met her 7 years ago, and we're gonna bring her in. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you tonight? You looking beautiful as ever.
Thank you. I'm feeling amazing.
Well, listen, I like I said in the backstage and in the beginning, um, being nosy. We nosy. Being nosy had me to reach out to you. I knew that you were a author. I knew you, like you said, you put out a book. But what caught my attention was that um, you had the hashtag like 3030. And I was like, what is that? And I saw you were walking, I saw you were speaking. I'm like, what is that? And again, that's called exposure to me because that's what we need in order to build brands. So, can you tell me? Because I want to know, and I've been waiting 2 weeks to find out. What is the 3030?
Okay, well, it's 3033, and it was put together by Coach Stormy Wellington. I don't know if you heard of her, but she's pretty much the visionary behind 1,000 Families. And we're both, with an amazing company called Total Life Changes, TLC for short. So what she did was she created this 3033 system where it's 30 minutes of like physical activity. Um, for 30 minutes, you do three products and it's for 30 days. So She started this with herself first, and when she got success, then she started introducing it pretty much really to the world. And
Okay.
so it's like the whole monthly challenges where you can join and you can lose weight and win prizes. It may be money, trips, or whatever. So it's really like a great incentive to really promote and get people to lose weight in a healthy way.
Right. Here it is. So, and I said this. I am so I watch you every day, and I watch you take your walks, and I watch you do everything. But
Yeah.
and I'm going to say this, and I feel so inspired by you because you walk every day with your cane, and it's like to me, I'm like I don't have a cane, and I need to be out here walking with you. And I know people say you could watch a workout video all day and don't work out, but you have inspired me to like say, okay, well, listen, I need to start walking because if you can do it, I mean, I can do it. What is the push behind you starting the 30-30 challenge? Did this come with something? Or was it like you just decided, or was this something that said, I need to make this change in my life?
How it came about for me, literally, I was forced into it because of failed health. 2015, I had to resign from the medical field because of illness. And from there, just to fast forward a little bit, I ended up getting a blood clot also several years later. So when that happened, I ended up being in a wheelchair. And while being in that wheelchair, my weight accelerated and I went up to 273 pounds when I could no longer walk. So I had to battle with depression. I had to, pretty much find a new way of how to live from a wheelchair. And I didn't, really gravitate to that immediately. So being defeated in my mindset, I had a pity party, like we normally do when we first go through things, but I came to a conclusion. I can either, sit here in the situation complaining in pain still, or I can take this pain and run with it. So this is how I was introduced to the 30-33, which really changed my life. So I went through the physical therapy. I got back up on my feet again. And when I did that, it was no turning back. But it took getting in the Word of God first and foremost, and really get into the place where I say, okay, God, I trust you. I know that you can heal me, but if I have to continue to motivate people, if I have to, continue walking in my purpose from the wheelchair, then so be it. And it was really in that moment, where strength came in because I decided, if God chooses to heal me, I know He can. And if He don't, it doesn't mean that He doesn't love me. It doesn't mean that, I don't have a purpose because I'm in the wheelchair. So I'm back on my feet now, although I use a walking cane and sometimes a rolling wheelchair. And that's due to the fibromyalgia, that I deal with now and arthritis in both hips and knees. But I don't use it as a crutch. I use it as a tool. I tell people, I say, you see this walking cane, but this walking cane is really just a friend taking a walk with me on my road to my new health.
My God, you better say it. You better say it. Well, I can't say this that you have, they say sometimes we do things, but your journey just it have enlightened people because again, I saw you walking, I see you losing weight, I see what you're doing, and I was like, wow, she's doing really good. And I look forward to your daily walks. I look forward to I'm being nosy. I'm like, I wonder who videoing. I wonder if that's her husband. That's just me. We just nosy. I'm ready on video. And then you walk and it's raining. I said, she out here getting it in the rain. So I commend you on that. I didn't know the backstory. Like I said, I just learned tonight of the things
Mhm.
that you had going on, and you look good. You look good,
Thank
and
you.
I can say that. So that all tied into the fact that now that how long have you been an author? I know they put the book out, and
Mhm.
it's the, let me get it up for you. It's the that's the book, right? Chapter one,
Yes, that's the anthology.
right? So you
It's
said your
my
chapter, chapter one.
yes, I'm chapter one.
Okay, so that's still women healed
Yes, it's
and
all
whole.
women. Be healed and whole.
Okay, so how does that work? Because I know that you're chapter one. Tell me a little bit about your chapter, if you would like.
Yes. With this whole project, I would say that it's God because I met a young lady named Latucia Bernhardt. I have to say that she reached out to me on social media because this the volume that I'm in now is volume 3. So it's really a 2 and 3. And she was a part of another volume. And she just jumped in the inbox and said, hey, can you support me? And I just purchased her book. But when I purchased it, I began reading these stories of women, how they, gone through so much, but they had overcame. And then I learned, okay, there was an opening for this book. And I was like, well, I don't know if I really want to write. I didn't have any plans to do this, but I don't know if you know this, but you may do anytime that God wants me to do something, He will sound an alarm within me. I can try to buck it, but you can only run so far. So I said, well, okay, God, if you want me to write a chapter for this book, what am I going to talk about? Because I'm already, a self-published author. I already have a book out there that I told, some of my other stories, but I never talked about this one particular story that I'm going to share a little bit with you all tonight on chapter one, which is rape. What I discovered when I began to write this chapter, I began to understand why God wanted me to do it. It was because I thought just because it happened when I was 15 years old and I just turned 50, I thought that I forgot about it. I thought, I was over it. But during the course of writing the chapter, I learned that, there was still some residue. There was still some things where, I needed to be free within. So the more that I began writing, the more free I became. And that's how this whole chapter came. It was pretty much I needed more healing to be free now to help free someone else.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get the book because we I'm gonna have to get the book because I love the fact that a collaboration of women are able to come together and compile something that's powerful. I'm just kind of I just want to apologize to everybody who's viewing. I'm kind of slow to the collaboration books, and I'm thinking that another young lady told me she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm got a chapter in the book," and I'm like, "A chapter?" She says, "Yes, you write a collaboration of women come together, and we write books, and everyone gets a chapter." And I said, "Wow, that's to me, that's so deep. That to me, that's something that is just unexplainable. That it's hard to get women to come together anyway. But I think more or less now we're doing better with that. But
Yes,
I love the fact that you're doing that. I love the fact that you're speaking again, women healed and whole, and this is the volume 3. How many
yes.
chapters is in this book?
Let me. I'm not sure how many altogether. I don't want to throw the wrong number out. And they're all really pretty good books. Like it doesn't show me like the whole total
Okay,
count, the way that it's done. Yeah,
okay,
I forget how
all
many of
right,
them. I want to say it's about 8 to 10 women.
okay, and
Eight to 10.
that's power right there. When you bring 8 to 10 praying women together and you put them all in one book or one collaboration, that is amazing. Now you're also a speaker, right? You're also a
Yes.
speaker. So are you speaking out against what's in the book, or you're just a speaker as far as the gospel?
Well, gospel first. I just started. Really, this is the first platform where I'm really actually speaking out rape. So again, I would say you're on assignment as well because I really didn't want to be honest, I was not ready to write it. I was not ready to talk about it. But when God is ready, then you ready. But I understand, that the picture is much bigger than me. It's for someone else. So along that journey, I learned some things that, I can help other women do. And I want to say thank you to Coach Tia Monique, because she's the one behind this whole trilogy. She's very amazing because she pulled some more things out of me that I didn't even know were there. So I'm really dedicated to her, not only with this project, but more to come. And if I had to sum her up, she's a one-stop shop for all your publication needs.
All right, we're gonna have to get over here and let her
Connect
visit.
you. He really connected you.
You have to connect us together so I can get over here because there's a lot of people that have
It
things
will.
barred down but don't know where to start. And I think there's
Right.
a lot of books that are unwritten and are untold because we don't know where to start to write. We don't know where to
Yeah.
begin. And sometimes, like you said, you need someone
Mhm,
to pull it out because that was not your testimony to tell everybody that what you
mhm,
went through. But it may help someone. It may help someone be able to say, you know what, I've been through that and
mhm.
this is what I'm going through. So most of the book clubs that I come on, they all say the same thing. Like, I wasn't gonna talk about it. But it gives you complete healing.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what is giving you the complete healing that you need. Because I always say this analogy. Um, you could put a puzzle together, right? And that wrong piece could be there and it'll look like it'll go there, but it's not that piece. That piece belong in the right spot. And I learned
Mhm,
that over COVID because my mother would put together puzzles because she was bored. And she'll put it together and it looked good to me. It looked good to me. But what happens is my brother will come and take the puzzle apart. And I'll be like, why are you bothering it? He said, because this piece really belong over here. It fit there, but it fit better here. So I said all that to say this, that sometimes you gotta have someone that'll be able to sit down and say, hey, and let me make you um, the author that you should be. And let
Yes.
me get this all out. So I'm so proud of you. Like I said before, I know your husband have shot you out. He let everybody in the world know. He said, Angie Squire is my wife. He said, that is my wife.
Yeah,
He
he's
let the
amazing.
world
He does
know.
it.
And I've met him. Now you're from the now listen, because so many people think Miami is Miami. And they think so you're from the Rangy, right? That's where you live at now?
Right. We're further down south.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
drove down there one time and I was like, baby, I love y'all. But I don't know if I want to come back this far. I feel like I was going out of town. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is the Reggie, the Reggie. I was like, what? So they're down in the Red. How far is that from Key West? That's like 2 hours, right?
Yeah, it's about depending on who's driving, about an hour or maybe an hour, depending on who's driving.
I could have went to Key West from y'all that day when I went to the event.
Well, Key
That's a
West will be a little longer, but Key Largo about 45. Key West, yeah, about an hour, hour and a half, depending on who's
okay.
driving.
Well, if I was driving, it'd probably take a whole day because I drive slow, child. I just whatever that speed limit on that sign, if it say 65, that's where I'm at. No more, no less. I'm right there, 65. My friends do not like when I drive. They're like, we not riding with you because it's gonna take 2 days. I say, listen, what I don't want is a ticket because I don't want to give away no free money. Sorry. I stay at the speed limit. I stay at the speed limit. So listen, everybody who's on the live and on the replay, let me reset the room. We're here with author Angela Squire. She explained to us what the 30-30-33 club was, and that's life, health, and strength. I give it a name. That's life, health, and strength.
Mhm.
That's life, health, and strength. Because she's telling me that 30 days, um, they're walking, they're praying, they're doing things. So I got to look into the 30-33 club. I jump on challenges all the time. I'm on one right now, 100 days of no fried food, and I'm hungry.
Oh,
I just want to tell you that I'm hungry because I don't eat red meat. I started a no red meat challenge, and now I don't eat red meat. I started a no pork challenge. Now I don't eat pork, and I'm 4 years with that. So now I started no fried food. I'm just hungry because I don't got nothing to eat. So, so
it's
I got to
mental.
check.
It's here. It's here.
Yeah, it's been too. It's been too.
Mhm.
Listen, so um, DJ Allen says. Kenya, thank you for your support us 3 years ago. Yes, Unique Hearts Foundation Inc. And you remember yes, I do remember coming down. So listen, real quick, I don't want to hold you long. Tell us about the Unique Hearts Foundation. Are you guys still working with that? Um,
Yes. Well, we're pretty much now getting ready to get it back off the ground since I became ill. But Unique Hearts Foundation Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit that was inspired, by our son, which also has autism. And pretty much to sum us up, we give those with autism and various disabilities a better quality of life outside of their disabilities because they get left out of so much.
and you guys have a wonderful many years ago, like I said, I came down and supported. Um, Preferably, you guys, like after this pandemic is over and everything is back to normal,
Hmm.
when you kick off, and I know that you're feeling better. God bless you. I'm so happy
Yes.
that you are feeling better. And I want to give a shout out real quick to my virtual pastor. And you say virtual because I watch him on the internet. My virtual pastor, Pastor Henry Goodwin of Open Arms Deliverance Center, Church of God in Christ in Oakland Park. He is joining me. Um, Now, Fred asked the question, "Oh, while is this available in Palm Beach?" Um, I think is the foundation. Is it Florida or is it just
We
Miami?
just help wherever we can. We just happen to be in Miami, but if we have the resources, if someone is in Palm Beach, Georgia, wherever, we help those families.
All right. So, Fred, to answer the question, yes, they are um, throughout Palm Beach State, throughout Florida, wherever they are with the resources. I know Fran works with autism as well. I don't think you ever met Fran. She's a great gospel singer. Her and her husband, Rod and Fran. You probably remember them. I've seen them with us. They're great people. Um, so again, we want to see you back. Girl. Listen, I'm gonna be up in the morning waiting on you, watching you. So when you see me click on, or maybe I can't click on. I can't click on because I be at work. I don't watch. I don't watch videos at work. I watch it on my break. You got to say that because they be like, wait a minute, she watching video. No, I be on
Yeah.
break and lunch when I watch the video, y'all. I watch it. I watch it from the replay. It say her youngest son is special needs and it's been a journey. Um, but
Yes.
let me just say this: her son is special needs, but that young man can beat a drum like never before.
It's great.
So, um, but he says that he'll connect with you. So, Rod and Fred, and Angie, I need you guys to connect. I'll connect you guys together so that you
Okay.
guys can connect and maybe hook up. So I just want to thank you so much. I told you I wouldn't belong to
Thank
time. And
you.
it's everybody to go out and grab the book. Now this is a collaboration book. Women Healed and Whole. It's talking about everything that I kind of like Googled it to see. So it's talking about everything from rape to just being depressed, everything that goes on. And this is the third book, the third one, the third one. So I need
Yes.
you guys to go out and support. This is volume 3. Go out and support and read my sister's chapter, and y'all give a review. Let me tell you what we don't do. We don't give reviews for nothing. Reviews are so important. Comments are so important because that's engagement. So y'all do me a favor. Go out and get the book. Um, you're welcome, friend. We love you over here, friend. Um, and it says, "Thank you, Jesus." Yeah, he be beating the drums, baby. I got this. I got videos of him beating the drums. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that he was special needs when he get to that drum. He would when he get to that drum, it's a wrap. When he get to that drum, it's over. I'm just telling you. If you see him and then you're like, "Wow, this young man," and he has sticks. So people used to be like, "Why he walk around with them sticks?" And But he get to that drum set, it's a wrap. So he found passion in something he's doing, and we love him. We love he love me too. He see me, he want to hug me. I said I'm cute. So we love y'all over here. So again, we want to thank you so much for joining us. We want to thank you everybody tuning in. Follow author Angela Squire on all social media outlets. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because tomorrow morning, throughout the day, she be walking and she's losing weight. She look good, and I need y'all to support her and push her along this journey. Let me tell you something about a great push. People keep going. So y'all follow her. But you tell them how to get in contact with you.
To get in contact with me and to get the book Women Healed and Whole, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's Angie_Squire, which is SQUIRE, or Facebook me, which is Angie Squire, and also Arthur Angelina Squire. Those are the best ways to reach out to me. And if you want to know more about the foundation, about my son's story, and why we do what we're doing, www.uniqueheartsfoundation.org.
So, DJ Allen, I need you to do me a favor, please. Can you put the website into the chat for me, please? Put the website. If not, Angie, put the website in the chat so that we can make sure that people know how to find you on the foundation. Please put the website in the chat. If you can do that, I would appreciate it. Also, any last words before we let you go tonight?
Sure. If anyone, that's on the live or watch the replay, if you have gone through anything traumatic like rape or whatever the case may be, just know that you matter. Your voice matter. Don't allow it to, silence you like it did me. It's okay to reach out for help. There's no weakness in reaching out for help. It's actually a sign of strength when you do reach out for help. So you don't have to deal with this alone, and you shouldn't have to deal with this alone. And just know that if you're dealing with anything right now and you think that, well, I can't get through this, I can't make it, has God left me, has he forgotten about you, is my life going to stay this, big, huge, ugly mess? I want to encourage you to know that God makes everything beautiful within its time. That was something that I had to tell myself each and every day from the wheelchair, uncertain
Oh,
if I will walk again. I had to
my
tell
God.
myself that in the hospital. I had to tell myself. So don't allow negative talks from people, and even more importantly, the ones that we say to ourselves, the negative chatter. Don't allow that to overcome you. You have to start speaking back to it, just even more louder than you hear the negative, and you'll be surprised at what you can do in your life when you get up in your mind.
Hey, now that's a blessing. That is a blessing. And again, I commend you on everything that you're doing. I love what you're doing. And again, when I'm on my breaks at work, gotta say that I will be watching you and joining you and pushing you. So everybody under the sound of my voice tomorrow, I'm not sure, if she walks when it's raining now. She go out there. That's dedication, discipline, and this. That's desire, dedication, and discipline that she has. So I want everybody to do me a favor. You guys follow her in her organization. They did put the website into the chat, uniqueheartsfoundation.org. Well, they are working with special needs and also autism. There's so many people that are looking for someone to work with them. And she's here for you. Her and her husband, DJ Allen P, and I love him. I love them. They have always accepted me and always been loving and kind. And thank you for accepting the invite. Um, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
because sometimes it's hard to book these shows because people don't reply or they don't.
Mhm.
So, oh, he says he's your coach. He has his question. Well, listen,
He's a great encourager, and I love him for it.
listen. Let me just say this to you. It is good to have a husband that supports you and is there for you. So
Yes.
that I could commend you for. I need you guys to go over to the website www.uniqueheartsfoundation.org. Everybody go on to support this couple, this power couple, and the things they're doing. And if you go onto the page, you'll see where she's talking to her son and where she's doing things with her son. So I need you guys. He said 29 years. You better do it. Half of my life, child. Half of my life. So you guys go onto the website and support them in what they're doing. And once you kick back off, and start back doing things, I got to drive to the Ranger. I know it's a long drive. That
You're
was a
putting
long
us
drive for
forward
me.
because we're going to relocate, so but we'll let you
No, no,
know.
no, 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 no. It's okay. I'll come to the Ranger. I did before. I do it again. But just let you know that it's a long drive. I felt like I was
Yeah.
going somewhere. I said, "Am I going out of town?" And it was like it was like a long drive. That's all I can remember was a long drive. But when I got there, it was worth it. You guys had a great time, great concert.
Yeah.
Everything was on the money. So I appreciate you. So without further ado, I'm going to let you go. Again, we'll see you tomorrow and every day following. And I
Yes.
pray that everybody on the live and on the replay that's on all of the outlets. We're streaming live on 8 different platforms. So preferably we'll get you more people that's going to push you and say, keep walking, keep going. You got it in that time of your 30 minutes. So I'll see you tomorrow on my lunch
Okay.
break. When I watch my lunch break.
Thank you.
Good night, DJ Allen, and we love you.
Bye bye.
Wait, he said he put me in a 5-star hotel. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm real cheap. I'm real cheap. You ain't gotta do 5-star. I'll take a clean red room and save the rest of your money. But if you want to put me in a 5-star, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I need a vacation. Y'all send for me. Let me come on down to the ranch. Because they be thinking that everybody thinking that Miami stop at Miami at 183rd. I don't know why everybody think Miami is right there. Miami is way down there. Like Naranja, all the way down there. Y'all Google it. That's a long drive. But I love it. I love it. So I love it. So listen, I want to thank Arthur Andrew Squire for coming on tonight. Also want to send a shout out to her husband, DJ Alan P. Um, oh, they paying for get. Remember, I drive an E350. I remember I drive a van, a radio van. But that's okay. I'll take that too. Wait. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you say you provide chicken wings, gas, and a hotel, my God, today. My God. Don't tell me chicken wings, gas, and the hotel. I'm going to kick this chair back, go ahead and get me a dance in. He said it doesn't matter. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So on that note, listen, on that note,
That's all you gotta do. Rangers, you already know what time it is. Come on, Zion. You're in a new place. It's a brand new year. After you get to a new place. Shine. Jump in. Don't fear, for I'm with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will hold you with my right hand. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Don't worry about it. Do not fear. I'll take care of you. Just jump in. Jump in. Jump in. I said jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. You better grab somebody's hand and tell them, jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Don't
all the time, I be telling y'all the same thing. I love that video. So listen, we want to send a shout out to everybody that's tuned in tonight. I need you guys to do me one big favor, this weekend, and I need you guys to mask up. Be careful out here because the pandemic is not gone. COVID ain't gone, y'all. COVID is still around and he's still showing his or her face, whoever you want to call it. But I want to invite you guys out to Darius T. Harris, to Church the Way I Remember. They are going to be in the great city of West Palm Beach this weekend. We have some great artists that's going to be on. You have the Ziegler family. You have the White Moment in Symphony. You have Aaron Cook. Great Minister Demetrius Lee. He is the MC. I need all of you guys to tune in. Listen, a lot of people aren't comfortable with going to church. If you're not comfortable, I think he'll be broadcasting live. I'll find out how he'll be broadcasting. He'll be broadcasting live so that you guys can tune in. Tune in to support my brother. Y'all sow a seed. If you can't send him $5, send him a seed because this young man has traveled all over. This young man has came out when I called him. So I have to go down and support. I'm going to mask up. And I'm going to go sit in the church and support my brother because no matter when I've called him, whether it's a funeral, whether it's an event, outside, inside, Darius has supported Kenya. So I need you guys to support my brother. Again, y'all be on the lookout. Chapter 1, Angela Squire, author Angela Squire, Women Healed and Whole, Volume 3. Testaments from survivors, and she's telling her story from when she was younger. Again, like she stated, that was not in her intentions. It's something that she felt as though that she was just going to be over it, and realized that it wasn't. It was a part of her life that she needed to talk about and get out. So I need everybody to run over and support her. Women Healed and Whole. Support her and support the other women in the chapter. And hey, y'all do what you got to do to support the economy. Listen, if y'all looking for exposure and want to grow your brand, advertise your product at Hot Topics and Keeping It Real in the Gospel. Advertise here. We'd be more than happy to advertise. You can become a sponsor of your of the show or the platform, or just advertise with us. Just let me know what you need. I got you. If you want to advertise over here at KCW Multimedia Group, we have great packages to suit you if you are a church organization, or you just got a product that you want to get out. We'd be more than happy to support you. And again, tonight I am rocking the Jesus in the Trenches. Tonight we are rocking Jesus in the Trenches because those are my brothers and sisters, and I love them, and we just like to support. So without further ado, I'm going to get up out of here. It's early, y'all. 7:45. This is a record. But normally I'll be still here. But I get to go home early tonight, relax and rest and get some sleep. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, every other Sunday at 9 a.m. is church check-in and announcements when we check in your church. If you don't want to pop up on the screen, you can inbox me your church information or you can put it in the chat. Every other Sunday, it'll be next Sunday at 9 a.m. Next Sunday at 9 a.m. We was here this Sunday, so we'll be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. And y'all check in y'all churches. Y'all shout y'all pastors out. Show y'all people some love. And again, I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting us. Follow us on all social media outlets. We truly love you and appreciate you. And with that being said, I want to tell y'all good night. And I'm going to end out with my video. Y'all keep asking me why do I play my song. I'm going to end out with mine tonight. I'm going to end y'all out with